What is up, my friends? My name is Echo Through Me, and I want to take a second to say thank you for taking a moment out of your day and spending it with me here on the channel. Today, we're going to be highlighting a deck that I've been playing with lately and having a lot of fun with, and this is that deck right here in front of you. It has a few really good, strong cards, including the Pekka, Hog Rider, and surprisingly, the Goblin Barrel. But let's go through the entire deck now before I get into the replay and show you what this deck is able to do. We start off with our Spear Goblins. This is a great offensive and defensive troop. Same with our Musketeer, good for offense and defense. I like to get this girl behind my Pekka and shooting from a distance. We have our Goblin Barrel, which has recently been updated, so now it only costs 3 elixir, which is fantastic. This is great when you think that your enemy is just out of elixir and you could throw those goblins all the way back on one of their towers and they have nothing that they could do about it. Our Hog Rider is one of the most popular push cards in the game. Obviously an offensive troop, our Fireball, which we use for defense, our Zap, which we use for defense, our Fire Spirits, which are for defense, but also they can help out in a push quite a bit, and we have our Pekka, which is our main card that is used for offense. So what we're going to do right now, and this deck costs 3.5 elixir, which is medium range. It's not too high, but it's also not too low. So let's look into our replay and watch what goes on here as I explain. All right, here we go. So I'm playing Sebastian from the Zero Clan, and where am I going to start? I don't even remember what my first card was here. I'm assuming that I'm going to throw down my Musketeer. Let's see. Oh yeah, see, my plays are the same all the time. So I throw down my Musketeer. She's going to take out a bunch of these skellies. And then I'm going to use this Fireball, which lands perfectly, taking out the Witch and their Bomber. Then I send up my Hog behind the Musketeer. He's pushing her along. And my Goblin Barrel to hit the back of that. I'm going to tear up this tower fairly quickly right here. Take it down to nothing. What a beautiful first push. 20 seconds in, I have one tower down. I throw some Spear Goblins to help clean up the troops. And now look at this play coming up right here. So well done. I throw my Musketeer, and then a couple of Fire Spirits, and then one arrow from my tower, and my tower was not touched. I was very proud of that play right there. It worked out perfectly. Probably had a little luck as well. So we're both just waiting for our elixir to fill, and let's see what comes next. All right, not something that I'm too concerned about. I believe I'm probably going to just throw my Pekka down to take care of him in 1 or 2 strikes. And here, I don't think I even worry too much about this giant. I think I just let it go. I think this is the point where I decide that I'm going to push for this crown tower and not worry as much about the defense, because I think that I could really get this tower down quickly. So I just threw a few Spear Goblins on the giant to help out, but really my focus was to get their center tower, which I believe is going to happen in the next push. Another nice Fireball, and I get a little bit out of my Pekka. And the Fire Spirits, they can't seem to get around my Pekka here, but they do help as an offensive troop, taking out some of the health from that troop coming at me, as well as the crown tower. And here we go again. My Pekka's starting us out, a couple of Spear Goblins behind. My Musketeer is going to help out as well. Fireball is going to clean up those troops, and then it's all about just pushing right in there. Musketeer's taking out the Witch, and my Hog is going to go in and clean up this crown tower for the win. And it just looks so beautiful. All my troops just throwing down on that tower. And that is it, guys. Now, basically, instead of using the giant as my push troop, I'm using the Pekka, which has been working out fairly well. It can get stalled if someone throws out something like little troops that are just going to take them out, like a skeleton army or something like that. But it works well. I really have been liking it. It's a nice mix-up from using that giant. So that's it, my friends. The key troops right there are the Pekka, the Hog, and the Goblin Barrel. So if you want to give it a shot, please let me know how it goes in the comments below. I always like to hear your feedback. And again, thank you for coming down today. Until next time, be good.